Hey everybody, welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. The realm is still being reborn. We're going to continue on with the main scenario today. Be sure to give a quick like to the video if you want to support me. Appreciate you. Let's go ahead and continue. Welcome, Solitary, welcome. That you should be the one to face Good King Moggle. Good King Moggle Mog the 12th is of great comfort to me and to the elementals both. As I am sure you know, the Moogles are not by their nature a warlike race. Yet, should the king be suffered to remain, it is like that his influence will bring about a change in them. Thus, does it behoove us to defeat him quickly before any lasting damage is done. Make whatever preparations you deem necessary and inform me when you are ready to seek the king. I don't know, give me this bracelet. Let's make sure I got my best stuff on. Yeah, looks like I do. Okay. Yep, let's roll. The wards barring access to the King's Sanctuary can only be nullified through the use of enchanted keystones, the self-same method employed 5 years ago when first the king was summoned to Eorzea. It was with great regret that we were forced to sanction the slaying of the guardians who then held the keystones, for none were in our possession at the time. By the grace of the elementals, however, we have been spared that burden on this occasion. Kuplokop confided in me that he had been entrusted with a set of keystones by the Moggle's guard themselves. Yet, wishing not to betray their confidence, he begged me to find some other means to gain entry into the King's sanctum. Alas, I have been unable to do so and dare not labor any longer, for fear that the Moogles might succumb to the corrupting influence of their liege lord. We must needs have Kuplokop's keystones, Solitary. Pray go to him and beg his assistance. He awaits you at Wet Shore Pier. Impress upon him our great need, and I am certain he will yield. Where is that? Okay. Alright, let's see if we can teleport over there. There it is. If you missed the last stream that I did, be sure to check that out. We did the holiday event and played some very random games. So be sure to check that out. Oh, I don't have that. Guess we'll go over here. Guess I can go through here to get there. This way. Let's run. Sprint. Alright, let's pick up this Ethernet point. Somehow I still didn't have that. Okay, and they are down there. Okay, so, how will you do it, Kupo? Oh, he told you about that. Well, if there truly is no other way, I'll do it, Kupo. Take the ferry to Sweet Bloom Pier. I'll go on ahead. Okay. Let's go. Oh. Huh. Don't you dare lie to me, Kupo. I know what you're planning and I won't allow it. Open your eyes, Kupo. The king will never be satisfied no matter how many crystals you bring him. We offered you a choice, and this is how you repay us, by consorting with this Mikote? Imperials, Credanian sylphs, you're no different from the rest of them. Actually, you're worse, Kupo. Traitor to his kin's moogles, he plots treason against the crown. Enough, Kuplo Kop. Enough. Kuplo Kop will answer for his crimes soon enough, as will all who defy the will of good King Moggle Mog the 12th. May he reign forevermore. Okay. The entrance to Thorn March is deep within the Bramble Patch. If you take me there, I can nullify the ward, but be warned, the Moggle's Guard has set traps to lure enchanted beasts. I can't hide from them, so you'll need to protect me. Should you fail to defend him or move too far away, he will return. Okay. Let's go. Hello? Okay. Come on. Oh no, a mushroom! Alright. Oh, those things probably aren't even gonna attack us. What? Come on. Oh, he's got a health bar. Okay. Escort mission, interesting, okay. Where? Oops, that wasn't it. Okay. Where do I go? This way, I guess. Where? Where? Can't see, can't see. Alright. Does health recharge after battle? Yeah, looks like it does. Ooh. Ooh. Thunderstorm. Alright. Oh. Okay. I think he got hit by like bad breath or something. He had like every status effect on him. We're here. I don't see any more beasts, do you? Are you ready to face the king? Then step closer to the ward. Raise your hand and focus, like when you attune to an aetherite. I'll open the way for you. Okay. The rest is up to you. Now go and teach those foolish moogles a lesson and send the king back whence he came. Thorn March Hard now accessible. Alright. Guess I'll just do... I don't think I have an option for NPCs, so I guess I'll just hope other people are doing this. So how y'all doing today? That good, huh? Glad to hear it. Or sorry to hear it. Either way. Okay, well, I will probably just edit out, I guess, until the duty begins. Hopefully this might take a while, I'm guessing, so... So small update. It's currently been 8 minutes and 30 seconds, and we currently have 2 people in the party. I'm going back to sleep. I'll wake you up when it's time. I could probably do this. I could probably like go and message some people and try and round up some people to do this, but I kind of just want to see what the true experience is like. Just kind of waiting for a party to form naturally. So I'm testing my patience. Plus it'd be fun to kind of do something with some brand new people. Oh, hold on. We got it. We're finally ready. Let's do this thing. Full party. Huh? Defend the king. Alright. Good thing I know what some of these things mean now. Alright. This is wild. Alright. Everything is going fine. That all of them? What is going on? Yo, the music. Okay. Owie. Oh, I just died. That's not good. Hopefully someone will heal me. Thank you. This fight is wild. Okay, okay. Complex patterns. Almost got him though. Almost down. Is there gonna be a second phase? I assume there's gonna be more, right? Or was that it? Huh. They're all stunned. Oh, there's no party members. Everybody left. I was I was trying to say nice job to everybody, and everybody peaced out. You did it! You did it! May his mighty soul rest in peace. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not stopped the Moggle's guard when you did. Thank you, Solitary. Perhaps now they'll come to their senses and stop playing at fairy tales. Rest assured that the chieftain will have choice words for them too. You should go and tell that the king is no more. She's with Raya at Camp Tranquil and can relay the news to the chieftain. Okay. I think we can handle that. Camp Tranquil. I feel like I haven't been over here in a long time. That was a fun little fight, though. I was the only one that died, of course, but... but, it was still fun. Nope. Oh. I probably should have read that. I thought it was NPC dialogue. Okay. Your bravery and service to the Twelveswood and her moogles shall not be forgotten. My sister will doubtless wish to hear the tale of this great victory from the mouth of the man responsible. Pray return to the Lotus Stand and treat her to a full account of the day's events, while the details are yet fresh in your mind. Alright. If I remember how to get there. Oh, I probably could have used return, technically. I do have return to this point. Okay. Let's go over here. Right hand turn. And down in here. Wait. Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? The Elder Seatseer is expecting you. It is, okay. This area is so cool. Solitary, you return to us, unharmed and victorious. Thus have I 2 reasons to be glad. Yet many questions remain unanswered. If you would be so kind as to oblige me, I would fain hear all that occurred in Thornmarch. Then it is as we feared. The king really is a primal. But he really isn't, is he? I mean, the Moogles don't worship him. For one thing, he's not even a god to them. That doesn't sound like any primal I've ever heard of. Then mayhap the fault lies with the definition. The fact remains that through a combination of the power contained in crystals and the force of their collective fate, the Moogles called forth a being that by rights should not exist. Moreover, when slain, said being left no corpse. The ether, which comprised him instead, being scattered to the 4 winds. According to the accepted definition, he may not be a primal, but the mode of his manifestation was in every respect the same. Which means... Oh, they're behind this, huh? They said it was a masked man who had taught them how years ago, but Gridania has no shortage of masked men, and I never thought to question. Confound it all, how many more will they ensnare with their tainted gifts? Too many, I fear, so long as there are paragons to stir the embers, fools to build the pyre, and crystals to feed the flames, ever and again shall we suffer primal visitation. A somber thought, but a salutary one. My heartfelt thanks. Already the information you have provided has proven invaluable. The Grand Serpent Marshal and I have much to discuss. Oh, before you do, my lady, I was hoping we might finish discussing that other matter. What would that be? The matter of which you speak has even now been settled. The Scions shall not want for support. We shall be glad to send additional supplies to Revenant's Toll. We knew we could count on you, my lady. While Ida and I remain to discuss the particulars of our arrangement with the Elder Seedseer, mayhap you could return to the Waking Sands and apprise the antecedent of all that has transpired. Sure. Sure thing. Oh. Okay. I don't think I need a map to get there. Hey. I think I heard that before. All right, let's report back. It is good to see you hale and healthy. I received word from Ida in Papalimo that you had felled good King Moggle Mog the 12th, but I had hoped to hear your version of the tale. So it was, as they said, summoned with the same methods used by the beast tribes and taught by the Ossians. Though unfortunate, this incident did at least serve to remind the Elder Seedseer of our usefulness. Her offer of additional support could not have come at a better time. My thanks. You're welcome. Are we gonna have to do like some kind of quest for each of the 3 cities, I'm guessing? The time has come at last to leave Vesper Bay, and Minfilia would apprise you of the final details. Okay. Wait. Did I just see like Minfilia like lying on the ground? What was that picture? Owing to the tireless efforts of all concerned, we are at long last ready to bid farewell to Vesper Bay. So as to avoid drawing undue attention, we shall make the journey to Revenant's Toll in small groups, departing at irregular intervals. Lest you doubt, it is still my intention to conduct future operations openly, but on this particular occasion, the need for caution overrides all other concerns. To move north as one ponderous caravan would only serve to invite attack. It seemed only right that I should be the last to leave, and I would have you remain with me until the end, Solitary. Upon my departure, the Waking Sands will formally cease to be our headquarters, and the premises will be given into the care of Urianger. I had thought to relinquish the property, but he was quite adamant, and I had not the heart to disagree. These walls have borne witness to some of the brightest and the darkest moments in our order's history. Mayhap it is best that we do not forsake them entirely. He shall remain here and devote his energies to studying the nature of primals. By the grace of the 12, he will one day discover the permanent solution that we have sought for so long. Of course, he will not be alone. Alice shall continue to work closely with him as well. Should they require assistance, I have their assurances that they will not hesitate to contact. That's Alfino's sister, right? Speaking, would you inquire of him if any tasks remain undone? I cannot escape the feeling that I have forgotten something. Something important. Well, first of all, you haven't packed any of these books. We need to take this plant, this plant, this plant. Need this little dresser thing here. We're gonna need this bench. Yeah, you haven't done anything. Terrible at packing. Okay. Alright, let's see. I'm guessing he's over here. Yeah. Thou art ever welcome, Solitary, but I require no assistance. Pray take thy leave unburdened by concern for my well-being. Verily, thy countenance bespeaks a desire to quit this place without further delay. Mayhap thou thinkest this chapter of our tale concluded, that these halls should rather be consigned to the annals of history. In man's eagerness to seize the future, how readily he doth set down the past. Full many a proud pioneer hath bravely striden into the great unknown, only to find there the banner of his ancestor faded by the eons. And still man glorieth in his discoveries. 'Tis through his pride and wisdom that wisdom doth ever give way to ignorance, while they who lurk in shadow remain hidden, lost no sooner than they are found. Okay. Be not offended. Thy conduct hath ever been beyond reproach. Despite thy surpassing strength and all the many victories, thou hast never been so convinced of thine own greatness as to imagine thyself above the failings of thy forebears. Mayhap it is echo which hath opened thine eyes to the lessons of history. Would that the same could be said of who? Ah! Or be under attack? Whence came that? The antecedent. Let's go. Uh-oh. What happened? Should just collapse or Solitary, you must. Ooh, ooh. Tell me, Louisoix, would you have done the same? Louisoix was a remarkable man, wise beyond mortal measure. Would that I had met him prior to his passing. How'd you get in here? Here? How? How readily you see. You are indeed gifted, Antecedent. But you are not like the others. You are robes. Gifted but ignorant. Yet I shall not judge you harshly. The fault lies with your forebears. It has been millennia. Mine are the robes of an emissary. Unlike he who came before, I have no quarrel with you. He who... You speak of La Brea? La Brea is a warrior. He fought. He fell. He may yet learn from his mistakes. Then he is still... Come, I only confirmed that which you already knew. There is no cessation, no oblivion, only expulsion. What are... Oh, Tataru can't see him. We're ready when you are, my lady, if there is nothing else. Is something the matter? Ah, I feel the same way. After everything that's happened here, it feels strange to leave, but I'm sure we'll soon get used to Revenant's toll. Well, I'll let you say your goodbyes. Take as long as you like, my lady. We shall depart whenever you're ready. It is only to be expected she lacks the gift and the knowledge both. To her, we are indistinct. I do not understand. Shadowless, fleshless, formless. What truth there is in each tale is diluted by time and telling. Knowledge dictates expectation, and expectation colors perception. Thus did she perceive not. So it is with all but a chosen few. Even you, when young, could not see yet with eyes unclouded. You know nothing about me. Nothing. The gift grants you clarity. It grants you focus. With it, you may, in time, come to see us as we are, rather than this crude approximation. La Habre did not think so highly of the Echo. La Habre is wrong about a great many things. The Echo is indeed a gift, albeit one you have yet to master. And if we did, there would be no strife between our peoples, for we would be of one mind. I leave as I came in peace, Antecedent. May we meet again as friends. Wait, stay where you are. Dang. Mayhap I was indelicate. 'Tis a mercy she shields her children from his grace with such resolve. Was it also by her hand that you survived the ardor? I wonder. I take it there is no need to explain. Save your concern. He did me no lasting harm. Whatever his intention was, it was not to kill. I heard a cry. What happened? Are you all right? You look faint. Do you need to lie down? I could fetch you a flask of my special tonic. Send word to the students of Baldessian. Tell them to scour the archives, the forbidden tomes in particular. If there is any reference to the Ossian robed in white, however oblique, I would know of it. An Ossian, my lady. Was that what gave you cause to cry out? I did but moments ago glimpse a figure clad in white set forth from the waking sands. Yet Ossians are wont to employ teleportation magics. Why would one be so brazen? I know not and care not. Find him, solitary. Turn every stone in Vesper Bay if you have to. Pray attend me, Tataru. Alright. So we gotta go search around Vesper Bay, huh? See if we can find him. Bah! What did I just walk into? What is this thing? Okay, there we go. That's where I was supposed to go? Oh, I didn't even notice him there. Was he standing there? I am told that you are the warrior of light, but I would know for myself. I shall walk north, and you may choose to follow. Know, however, that you will be waylaid if you do. You may even perish. Should you survive, we shall speak anon. Huh. Okay. So I could go after him, or we could check the mail. So I'm a bit nervous to check this mail because I sent out a bunch of random messages to people where I was giving them 2 gil in the last stream that I did. So I'm kind of nervous to see what I've got in return here. Hey Saturn, to be honest, this silly letter made me smile, so thank you for that, and I appreciate you a lot as well. I will never drop below 2 gil, so I'll always keep it. Oh, awesome, and some dye. Thank you. Thank you. Hope you're having a very nice Starlight celebration. Take all. Thank you so much, Darcy. Doing well, but will be much better after the new year. I hope you're doing well, and I do hope to catch you in game sometime soon. Take care, and I'll be watching your vids. That's for sure. Thanks, Ermel. Oh, I do remember you, Saturn. I watch your videos whenever I see them pop up. November and December is a very busy time for me, so while I'm in game, I'm just away from keyboard normally. And you're so silly. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate your continued support. So, okay, so I think I'm going to call the episode here, and then next time we will head north and see if we can track down our robed man. Hope you enjoyed the episode today. It's probably going to be a little bit of a shorter one, but hopefully you'll still enjoy it. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Take care. Hey everybody, we're going to be playing more Final Fantasy XIV today. What a surprise. Let's go. We're about to hop into this mysterious portal. So let's go ahead and continue. I'm being judged. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's keep going this way. We're gonna get judged again? We are. This guy's actually doing some pretty good damage to me. Alright. Next test. Oh, 2 of them? Ah! Let's try not to die. Okay. I'm gonna turn off the... I turned on the action help for when I was trying to learn Red Mage the other day. Let me change that. Okay. Where now? Oh, just straight forward, pretty much. I found you. I'm gonna take out this toad just to be safe. There we go. Alright, I think we passed all the tests. What do you have to say for yourself? Remarkable, truly remarkable. I thank you for granting me this indulgence. None save he who bested La Habrea could endure such an examination. Have the laws of man grown so twisted in my absence that it is now permitted to lay hands upon an emissary? You bore witness to my audience with the antecedent, did you not? Then you know I acted only in self-defense. I realize the same cannot be said of La Habrea. Even amongst his brethren he is considered unique. Nevertheless, I cannot wholly condemn his misdeeds, for through them we discovered you, one so strong in the gift that he could cast us out. Well, my weapons look crazy. Your mother favors you still, that much is plain. But surely you must feel it. Her influence wanes, and her strength shall soon be spent. These lands, these people, this world, all shall soon change. As it was, so shall it be again, as it should always have been. Doubt my claims and question my motives if you will. Only believe me when I say this. I am Elidibus, emissary, bearer of the word of the one true God, and we shall meet again. Elidibus. Elidibus? Alright, back to the Waking Sands we go. A lot of blue quests around here I could do. Let's see if Minfilia is fully recovered. Thank the gods you've returned, Solitary. After you left, I began to worry that I might have sent you to your doom. I take it our visitor proved elusive. Beg pardon? He was waiting for you? What did you do? What did he say? As it was, so shall it be again. Of when does he speak, and of what exactly? The words of this Elidibus pretend much, but reveal nothing, save perhaps a measure of disdain for La Habrea. I had hoped for answers, but it seems I shall have to be content with a wealth of additional questions. Okay. Minfilia has a final favor to ask of you. Let us set aside the matter of the Ossian until after we have completed our move to the Rising Stones. There is but one final favor I would ask of you before I depart. I believe I mentioned before that my father was a member of the Alamegan Resistance. The truth, however, is more complicated than that. As far as the Empire knew, he was their spy. He maintained the deception for nigh on half a decade, furnishing the Resistance with vital Imperial secrets while feeding his paymaster subtly conceived in disinformation. When he died some 15 years ago, my father left behind his journal, which I have closely guarded ever since. It contains every shred of information he and his agents could steal on what they believed to be the single greatest threat to Eorzea, the Primals. Its wisdom has guided me through the years, though there is much within I still do not understand. It is my hope. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Will fare better. Tell him to treat it with care. It is all I have left of my father. Okay. I don't know why we're not just bringing it with us. Is it like heavy or something? Shipping expenses too much? I thought they departed. To what end dost thou linger? Because I need to give you this journal. The father's final bequest, the daughter's lifelong labor. It is no small thing to surrender such a cherished memento. Well, I can imagine the antecedent's pain. Upon mine honor, I swear to spare no effort in the study of these materials, lest my lady's sacrifice be in vain. Yes? Solitary, this is Minfilia. Minfilia, I'm like 2 rooms away from you. Why didn't you just come grab me? Forgive me, but I could wait no longer. I have departed for the Rising Stones. If you have yet to... Once you have given the journal, I bid you come to the 7th heaven. Come to the 7th heaven in Revenant's Toll. There's a 7th heaven there? Tataro will be there to show you inside our new headquarters. Assuming you have already attuned to it, you may wish to make use of our new aetherite in Revenant's Toll. After all, it is right on our doorstep. Have I attuned to it already? Let's see. Yeah, I have. Let's go. Let's check out our new base. Or base, not based. Hey, Tataro. Oh, Solitary, you're here. Good, good. We were all wondering when you'd show up. As I was just telling your restive receptionist here, I'm pleased to inform you that all the documents have been prepared and all signatures signed. The Rising Stones is officially yours. Splendid! From this day forward, I will spare no effort in seeing that it is as welcoming and comfortable a home for us as the Waking Sands ever was. That said, this is all somewhat intimidating, is it not? So many unfamiliar places and unfamiliar faces. Take that odd-looking fellow over there, for example. He's been eyeing us most suspiciously ever since we arrived. I cannot help but wonder if we are truly safe here. Ah, that man, I can't say I've spoken to him myself, but rumor has it he's come to hunt for ancient treasures in the Crystal Tower. He's got an interesting mask. You've seen the structure I speak of, no? It'd be hard to miss it. That massive pillar of shining crystal that looms high over the land just to the southeast of here. Yeah, I actually have noticed that before. If the tales are to be believed, it's a remnant of some ancient civilization. The details remain a mystery, and that's no doubt why it's drawn adventurers and scholars from all over looking to unearth its secrets. The man over there is no exception, and if my instincts are true, he knows more than most. If you're curious about the tower yourself, you could do worse than to talk to him and see what he knows. Why, if I weren't otherwise occupied with my duties here, I'd have half a mind to join you. I mean, just look at it. I can scarce begin to imagine what wonders lie inside. Like a optional dungeon, maybe? Why, that's wonderful to hear. Rest assured that this receptionist will work just as hard to see that our efforts do not skip a beat despite the relocation. And with that, Solitary, I do believe it's time you officially announced your presence to everyone inside. The antecedent and the others will surely be overjoyed to see you. I'm excited to see what's it going to look like inside. The Crystal Tower Quest series is now available from the Outlandish Man. In order to progress in the main scenario, you must first complete certain quests in the Crystal Tower series. While you are granted a respite from your duties as a Scion, use your time to probe the depths of the Crystal Tower and see what ancient secrets may be gleaned. Okay, so it's not optional, you gotta do it. Okay. Ooh. Lots of quests in here. Lots of different new people to talk to. Welcome to our new home, the Rising Stones. Isn't it lovely? But why are you standing around here talking to me? Everyone's waiting inside. Let's go. Ooh. Hey, Stola. Stola? As you can see, our Charlean allies have furnished us with a wealth of new tomes. Twould be prudent for you to broaden your knowledge as well. I don't want to read, though. Oh, you wish to help? That's very kind of you, but I can manage on my own. Besides, you should be out having grand adventures, not withering away here with me. Hey, Thancred, you just chilling by yourself here? As ravishing as ever, perhaps for old time's sake she would... God, Solitary, don't sneak up on me like that. We bards are an easily startled lot. Oh, is Thancred a bard? I didn't know that. Who's this? The whore. The whore. I love the smell of victory in the morning. It smells like sweet... or sweat. It smells like sweat. No. Muntoy sauce? No, victory. Yeah, victory. What? So here we are, completely independent and unquestionably neutral, or at least more so than before. Truth be told, I cannot say it feels that different. Of course, Ida begs to differ. I like the kind of the plants and the little sitting tables we have here, though. That's kind of nice. Hey, Alphino. Is it not wonderful, Solitary? Nary a single presumptuous merchant has darkened our door. I know full well they will come in time, but for now, let us enjoy the respite. What's the new office look like, Minfilia? Kind of similar. Just a little bit larger. Well, it is certainly spacious. That's true. Kind of has more of a medieval feel to it. Today marks a new beginning for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, for today we declare our independence. We shall henceforth be beholden to no nation, but serve all of Eorzea's people proudly and openly. But this does not mean that we will sever our ties to the Eorzean alliance. On the contrary, the antecedent and I shall endeavor to strengthen them. Rest assured, however, that we shall not permit political considerations to influence our decisions. Our identity remains unchanged, as does our cause. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and our single purpose is to safeguard the future of Eorzea. For Eorzea! And everyone's leaving. A moment of your time solitary, I would speak of Elidibus. Someone let me know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. What are you doing here? Pardon the intrusion, my lady, but the matter which bringeth me will admit no delay. Mine every attempt to contact the students of Baldessian hath been met with silence. No one will respond? How odd. Allow me to try. Somebody's probably using the internet. They're on the modem, so you can't get the phone call to go through. If you get that reference, you're old. You're old if you remember using the internet and you couldn't like make phone calls at the same time. No response. Surely they would not ignore us. They have never yet. I remember that, if that tells you anything. They have never met my lady. I fear we must assume the worst. No, no, I will not believe it. An outpost perhaps, but not their headquarters. Their wards are beyond circumvention. Had they come under attack, they would most certainly have raised the alarm. None could penetrate their sanctum unnoticed. But for those who lack the gift and the knowledge both, oh no. Contact their agents in the field at once. If aught has befallen the students of Baldessian, they may know of it. Though the thought of it pains me, until such time as we have evidence to the contrary, we can but assume the worst. Accordingly, we must needs seek another source of information on Elidibus. 'Tis possible that others in the homeland are possessed of such knowledge. Be fairly warned, however, they are unlike to yield it unconditionally. Do what you must. Yet another unforeseen and unwelcome development. What could be next, I wonder? A visit from a crimson-clad Ossian, perhaps? Or... I don't know those words. And which of our allies will then fall silent? For a time, I thought we had gained the upper hand. When you shattered the Crystal of Darkness and cast out Law Brea, I dared to hope that we had found a way to rid ourselves of the Ossian menace. But I was wrong. He endures and may yet return. Upon that point, I have no doubt that Elidibus spoke true. Yet, there must be a way to destroy them utterly, a way to spare this world their unholy machinations. I dare not consider the alternative. There are forces at work we do not understand, Solitary. I discern them all around in disturbances too great and too numerous to be dismissed as mere coincidence. Doubtless the paragons are involved, but how and to what end is far from clear. I know not what will come, but I do know that we will rise and meet it as one. Ah, my stalwart hero, your face is a picture of resolve. I know that you will be ready when the time comes. With luck, however, that will not be for a while yet. Pray return to your private matters with my blessing. Should anything arise, you will be informed. Kryl, where are you? Kryl. You got a crush on Kryl? Nabrialis, your intercession was not foretold. I do like his costume, though. It looks pretty cool. What? Who are you? You object? We question. Our plans are in motion. Your intentions unclear. They survived the 7th Ardor, and are stronger now in the gift. Does that not intrigue you? No, it does not. Serve as you will. So too shall I. We labor not at cross purposes. The wisdom of his plan shall become apparent in time, when the veil is lifted from their eyes. And at long last they see. What is going on with this? A realm awoken. Quest complete. Minfilia has a new assignment for me, huh? I feel like I want to check out this crystal tower before I go any further. I don't know if it's like a party dungeon type thing, or... Let's go check it out at least. Do I know you? Ah, unless I am very much mistaken, you are the famed adventurer who bested the Garlean Empire's general, are you not? The great solitary Saturn himself. Amazing. And more than a little serendipitous. One might even call it fate, but I but recently received word of a truly unique opportunity, you see. An opportunity like of which none but one of your proven worth could take advantage. The reward, not less than the accumulated knowledge of a fallen civilization. The risk? A single misstep could cost you your life. But what is a little danger to be a storied hero such as you? A man with absolute confidence in his own abilities stands to profit handsomely from this venture. No, I crave no recompense for my part in bringing this opportunity to your attention. The historic discoveries you shall make will be reward enough, I assure you. If my words have fanned the flames of your curiosity, then I bid you seek a man by the name of Rambros at St. Coinox. Fine. It is he who stands at the doorway to the untold marvels, awaiting the arrival of a champion bold enough to march across the threshold. Oh. Not that way. Go out here, huh? Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I can fly. Closing time. Okay. Ooh. I haven't heard this music before. Pretty. Why, if it isn't Solitary Saturn himself, I was not expecting such a celebrated guest. To what do I owe the honor of this visit? You were directed here, you say, by a man clad in foreign garb? Well, the opportunity he spoke of must surely refer to our latest anthropogeographical endeavor. Quite how he came to know of it is another matter. All knowledge of this project was supposed to be restricted to my organization. But that is something for me to ponder in private. You are here now, and your services will, I am certain, prove invaluable. I must warn you, however, that the venture we have in mind is no simple excavation. An unprepared or incautious adventurer could very well find himself on an unplanned and unpleasant journey to Thal's solemn halls. Knowing this, do you still wish to lend us your cooperation? I rather thought you would say that. Your courage is scarcely a secret. Now, the first. Solitary! I thought it was you. Who's that? Sid, what are you doing here? Don't tell me the Alliance has sent you on another realm-shaking, history-making mission to lay low on an apparently inseparable foe, yes? No? Ah, I see you two are already acquainted. That as well, Master Garland, our intrepid hero here, caught wind of the forthcoming expedition and has kindly pledged to assist us. He has he? Glad to have you aboard, Solitary. You don't have the faintest idea what you've volunteered for, do you? Very well, let us begin at the beginning. The sons of Saint Koinach are tasked with unearthing the secrets of the long-fallen Allagan Empire. And this present endeavor aims to delve more deeply into the civilization's mysteries than ever before. Ah, but I know that look. In the event that you feel ill-equipped to contribute much on the subject of Allagan archaeology, I invite you to recall your encounter with the Ultima weapon. That mechanical monstrosity represented a feat of engineering far beyond aught Garlemald can presently achieve. Nero simply awoke it. I mention this by way of a reminder that you have had what one might term extensive first-hand experience with the notable Allagan relic. In short, you're practically an archaeologist. Now, to the core of the matter, here in Mordona there stands an entire Allagan structure which we have yet to investigate. I speak, of course, of the Crystal Tower. After witnessing the destructive capabilities of the Ultima weapon and the lesser moon Dalamud before it, it seems wise to treat any remnants from that era with the utmost caution. They must be analyzed, monitored, and above all, kept from falling into the wrong hands. To put it plain, I have no wish to see another maniacal legatus wield one of those weapons. It was this thought which first moved me to contact the Sons and propose that the tower be explored. For several millennia, the Crystal Tower remained hidden, buried deep underground, but like so many other things that were better left undisturbed, the structure was freed from its stony prison by the great upheaval which accompanied the coming of the Seventh Umbral Era. It now stands revealed in all its splendor, a gleaming spear of crystal pointed at the bosom of all of the heavens. Need something like activate these? We believe the tower to be the repository of much of the ancients' wisdom. Unfortunately, its entrance is guarded by formidable defenses, and we cannot so much as peep through the keyhole, much less set foot inside. These defenses take the form of statues, carved into the likeness of giant swordsmen. The 8 sentinels, as the sons are wont to call them, is the first barrier we must overcome. How do I do that? Why not simply fly over them in an airship, you ask? It's been tried before. Any vessel that ventures too close to the tower is blasted out of the air. We either destroy those statues, or the front door is forever bound beyond our reach. My colleagues and I are ill-suited to negotiating such deadly hazards. Thus, if we are to gain access to the tower's secrets, we must needs employ the services of an experienced adventurer. It will be difficult and dangerous, Solitaire, but I can think of no finer man for the task. If I didn't know better, I'd say you had a taste for these deadly escapades. I look forward to working with you again. There is much and more to be done before we can begin the expedition proper. Take some time to prepare yourself, and I shall explain the challenges that lie ahead. Our first objective is to reach the entrance to the Crystal Tower. As I previously mentioned, however, that will prove no easy task. The entrance is guarded by powerful defense mechanisms, each utilizing one of the 4 elements of fire, water, wind, or earth. Anyone attempting to simply stroll past these unsleeping sentinels invites swift obliteration. Based on Master Garland's analysis, however, we are reasonably certain that the attacks of these lethal contraptions can be reflected using a crystal of the corresponding element. Naturally, these crystals must be of surpassing clarity, free of the slightest impurities, much like the flawless specimens used by the beastmen in their primal summoning rituals. Mayhap I should have said exactly like the specimens they use. Were they any other way, we would not ask this of you, but we need someone to enter the beast tribe strongholds and liberate their perfect crystals. For the moment, I would have you focus on obtaining 2 of the 4 crystals we require. Pray make for Lenosia, where both the Sapsa spawning grounds and Ugamaro mines are located. You may be certain that the materials used in the beastmen's sacred rituals will be well defended. Whether you choose to venture there alone or with companions, I shall leave to your discretion. But whatever you do, please be careful. Okay. Well, I think we will start our search for those crystals on the next episode. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode today. Not a ton of fighting today, a lot of story and plot line to get through, so I'm excited to check out this tower. Where is it? Can we see it from here? Can I see it from here? Maybe I can't. It doesn't seem like I can see it. Maybe if I go over here. Okay, let's not venture too far away. Okay, anyways. Appreciate you stopping by for this episode. I hope you're doing well. Appreciate the continued support. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Talk to y'all next time. Take care. Alright, so we've made our way over here to the Earth Crystal. Which is, interestingly enough, I think the area where we fought Which primal did we fight here during one of the streams? I think it was Titan, maybe? I can't remember which one it was here, but... Okay, so let's continue. Let's check out the destination here. Oh. Alright. That was it, huh? Okay, that was easy. Alright, now we need to go to this one. Which is... looks like Aleport is the closest destination. Kinda like the music for this area. It's so nice to be able to fly. I can't even explain like how much easier it is to get around everywhere. Have I been over here before? Doesn't look very familiar, this area. Fly through this tunnel. That's the wrong tunnel. This tunnel. Yeah, this area is crazy looking. Huh. Yeah, I've definitely never been over here before. At least not that I remember. Here's our destination. Hostile presence. Alright. Easy enough. Alright, we got the crystals. Let's make our way back. That thing is crazy looking. Look at that. Kind of excited to go explore it. How progress your efforts in infiltrating the Beastman's strongholds? Let's give him the crystals. Alright, so these are the famed flawless crystals of the beast tribes. I have seen countless specimens from I know not how many excavations, but nothing to compare to these. Their purity is astounding. You have done well, Solitary. With these in our possession, we lack only the crystals of fire and wind. The former lies in Zaharak, the war camp of the Amalja in Thanalan, the latter in Natalan, the roost of the Ixal in the hills of Korthus. You can expect them to be as closely guarded as the first two, if not more so. Still, I look forward to receiving word of your resounding success. Okay, so let's go to get the fire crystal first. Looks like Forgotten Springs is the closest. Take a flight through the desert. What is this place? I don't think I've been in there before. Alright. Alright. Take this guy out while we're at it. Okay. Now let's go get the wind crystal. Looks like Dragon Head's the closest. I'm hearing a lot of new music right now. Okay, I got some sort of achievement. Chocobo. This is taking me to a few new areas as part of this. Da, da, da. Okay. Alright, we got them all. Alright. Wrong direction. Chocobo time. direction. Where am I going? See if we can crash into this person. Oh, we ran right into each other. Solitary, it is good to see you. Tell me, were you able to obtain the remaining crystals from the beastmen? Sure was. Wonderful. With all 4 crystals in hand, we are now ready to proceed to the next stage of our preparations. I hope I did not give the impression that we would be embarking on our journey to the Crystal Tower just yet. Alas, there is another step, which must be completed ere we come to that. While the crystals you acquired are indeed flawless, they are of little use to us in the present form. If they are to reflect the elemental forces of the tower's defenses, they must needs be cut and polished. A process which calls for a very particular set of materials. Procuring them will be a challenge in itself, I fear. Needless to say, we'll be requiring your services once again. Alright. You tell me where to go, and I will make it so. Alright. If the flawless crystals you procured for us are to retain their elemental purity during the shaping process, a very specific set of abrasive substances will be required. Well, I say substances, but one might just as well call them one substance, namely ether sand, which has 4 elementally aspected varieties. Alas, ether sand is neither common nor cheap. Indeed, it is not unusual for the abrasive to exceed the value of the precious stones it is used to polish. Given the rarity of the materials in question, the Goldsmiths Guild in Ul'dah seemed the likeliest place to purchase the quantity we require. When I contacted the Guildmaster, however, I was informed that no ether sand was currently available. Though I requested that word be sent as soon as new stock came in, I have yet to receive aught but apologies. I should mention at this point that I placed the order some time before you procured the flawless crystals. I am well aware that acquiring ether sand is no small feat, of course, and I am not an impatient man, but I fear the more we delay our investigation, the greater the risk that the tower's secrets may fall into the hands of other, less savory parties. That is why I wish to entrust you with the payment for our purchase and send you to speak directly with the Guildmaster Serendipity. Mayhap the presence of such a distinguished personage will spur the guild into action. In any event, it is my hope that when next we meet, you will have found at least one of the 4 varieties of ether sand we require. Alright. I think we can make our way back to Ul'dah. Oops, why don't I just teleport there? What am I doing? Goldsmith's Guild, let's go. Let's talk to Serendipity. Ah, Master Saturn, welcome, welcome. What brings you here, if I may ask? I have money for you. You're here on behalf of the Sons of Saint something? What fortunate timing. I was just about to contact Master Rambros with the news that we finally managed to acquire a quantity of fire-respected ether sand. I'm afraid it may be some time before we can supply the other 3 varieties, but you are welcome to settle accounts for that which we have now. Pray speak with... I don't know. Somebody? I do beg your pardon. It seems she's assisting another customer. Oh, Biggs. Come on, there must be something you can do. Without the sand, we'll have to rethink our whole design. I sympathize with your plight, sir, but as I explained, the ether sand in question is already spoken for. If you'd like to reserve the next shipment, then I would be happy to accept the funds you've offered as partial payment. Partial? Are you saying it's not enough? I'm already stretching our research budget as it is. I suppose a man can do without a midday meal for a year or two. A year or two? Solitary, it's been too long. What brings you here, then? Got your eye on something expensive, have you? That's my sand. Well now, that is quite a money pouch. The sound of so many gill together is strangely satisfying, is it not? Calming and yet invigorating at the same time. Oh no, you're here for the blooming ether sand, aren't you? Well, I can't deny the Allagan civilization's a subject worth researching. The chief said he was looking into something big, but we never thought to ask him what. Wedge and I have been too busy tinkering with a new airship design to think of much else. Well, I say tinkering, wrestling would be more like it. Still, after much wringing our hands and gnashing of teeth, we've managed to put together a prototype crystal-powered propulsion system. We got the idea for it when we heard how you lot had used a corrupted crystal on board the Enterprise. As a matter of fact. Anyway, to cut a long story short, our design calls for all 4 varieties of ether sand. And that's why I can't just relinquish my claim on this batch here. Even for you, lad. How are we meant to usher in a brave new age of technological innovation if not by technologically innovating, huh? While I hesitate to interrupt such an impassioned speech, duty compels me to point out that this gentleman is a representative of the organization that reserved the ether sand in question, to mention nothing of the fact that his purse is considerably larger than yours. Oh, it's like that, is it? Alright. This batch is yours, I'll let you have it, but if you're going to take my sand, it's only fair that you grant me a role in this project of yours. I'll take that as a yes. It's not every day you get a chance to experiment the wonders of the ancients. With any luck, they'll inspire me to think up another technological innovation or two. Alright, so do we have to just do more story before we can get more sand? Is that what the king is? Now then, from what you told me, I'm guessing you'll be needing the other 3 varieties of elementally aspected ether sand as well, right? Then rather than sitting on your rump waiting for a shipment that may never come, I reckon your time would be better spent looking for the stuff yourself. And it just so happens that I know a good place to start. There is said to be a peddler in northern Thanalan who very occasionally handles the earth-aspected variety of ether sand. Wedge is in the process of confirming the rumor as we speak. I know what you're thinking. When did my timid little friend decide he didn't need me to hold his hand anymore? The answer being, just the other day. Seems he's been inspired by a certain adventurer's heroic example. I thought he was joking when he volunteered to go to Thanalan without me. I just hope he manages to stay out of trouble. Head out to Blue Frog and you should find him poking about with his new bodyguard. Oh, did I not mention her? Wedge thought it might be wise to hire an adventurer to accompany him, just in case your heroic example turned out to be less inspiring than he first thought. Blue Frog, huh? Alright. Can get over there pretty quickly. Oops. Save your greetings. If you're looking for a hired blade, then you'll have to look elsewhere. After the day I've had, the only company I crave is the squat, silent type. The type that has a handle and holds less than a pint of ale. No less than a pint of ale. You wish to hear my tale, I warn you, 'tis no stirring epic, but as you asked, my employer, a Lalafell lad, wished to pay a visit to a peddler who deals in some manner of special sand. I forget what it was called, but 'tis apparently worth a small fortune. Anyway, when we arrived, the man claimed his stock had been stolen by bandits. Determined not to return empty-handed, we crept into the bandit's stronghold and set about locating the stolen goods. Long story short, alarums were raised? What? Rogues were awoken, and we fled in a blind panic. I was separated from my employer in the confusion. I have not seen him since. Oh, a friend of yours, is he? Then you'd best be prepared for the worst. 'Tis just possible that poor Assad may just be lost in the old Amagina mithril mine, but I fear the bandits will have caught up with him by now. Where is it? Oh, it's up there. Okay. Alright, let's go see if we can find Wedge. Scanning. Where are you, Wedge? Ah. Okay. So we're gonna have to take these guys out. Alright, now we can talk to Wedge. Aiding. How could I be so stupid? Sneaking into a bandit's lair, it's just not the sort of thing I do. And now I'm going to die for it. No, I just need to calm down. I can do this. I can be brave. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to walk out of here. Here we go. I'm sorry. Please don't kill me. I promise I'll leave and never come back. Hey. Solitary, is it really you? But how did you find me? Can you smell fear? Actually, ignore that smell. I expect you're wondering why I'm here. Well, I was just in the process of retrieving some stolen ether sand, which Biggs and I need for our research. As it happens, it was, I concede, perhaps a touch foolish and very nearly fatal, but I did succeed in snatching the stuff. Before my bodyguard ran away, and several dozen bandits came piling after me with knives and axes and what looked very much like a plank with a rusty nail in it. Anyway, the important thing is that the stolen ether sand is right here in my oh dear, it must have fallen out when I was taking evasive maneuvers. It seems I won't be leaving this infernal place for a while yet. You'll find it? Sure. Oh, thank the gods, you're a true friend, Solitary. I hope the search doesn't prove too troublesome. The bandits don't seem to care much for visitors. We'll find it. I have faith in our ability to find it. Maybe I will. Do I need to talk to him again? Is it just barely outside or something? What's over there? I don't know if it's actually worth still eating stuff. Let's eat some steak. Okay. Can I pick up this sand, please? There we go. Alright, now we need to give it back to Wedge. Just leave that guy be. Solitary, have you had any luck? Yes, I found it. Excuse me. Yes, that's it. I must return to the workshop at once and tell Biggs the wonderful news. Actually, I'm gonna need that sand. What's that? You're also on a mission to collect ether sand? And you're working with the chief? A treasure trove of Oligan knowledge, you say? I see. Then you should really be the one to have this. Biggs and I are far from exhausting all possible avenues of airship innovation, but it sounds as if your problem can't be solved by any other means. This expedition of yours sounds jolly interesting, I must say. I'm half inclined to join you. In fact, I think I will. Any venture worth the chief's time must be worth a look. Right, I'm more than ready to leave this awful place behind, and you should return to Mordona with that ether sand before there are any more, little mishaps. Be sure to keep a close eye on your pockets. Okay. So we've only got 2. Only got 2. Oh, I just noticed I have a piece of mail. Let's check that out. New letter from UC. Happy holidays. Hope you enjoyed this little gift. 1,500 gil. Hey, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Especially since I think I only gave you 2 gil. So, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Okay. Where am I going? This way, right? Chocobo. Here we go on a chocobo. We're flying in the air, flying in the air. So I got 2 out of 4. 2 out of 4 sand. You have returned to take from your presence that you were successful in procuring some ether sand. Tell me, which variety did you find? I got this one and this one. I see, 2 varieties. Well, that is 2 more than could reasonably be expected, and 2 less than I had hoped you would say. Forgive my flippancy. You have done well. Truly, if all goes to plan, we need no longer fear death by fire or earth. Master Garland, if you would be so kind as to prepare the relevant crystals. I shall set to work immediately. Truth be told, I've been looking forward to this. One does not encounter materials like these every day. Speaking of which, how in the 7 hells did you find them? Mistake me not, old friend. I know only too well how capable you are, but ether sand isn't something you simply find gathering dust at the back of a merchant's rare gem cabinet. You had help from Biggs and Wedge? Well, I don't know if Biggs truly helped. Wedge did. Trust them to design a revolutionary new engine the moment I turn my back. How's a genius meant to rest on his laurels when his employees are so damnably inventive? And now they're determined to join us, are they? Typical. I jest, of course. It will be good to have them around. Still, as a matter of professional pride, let's endeavor to procure the 2 remaining varieties of ether sand before they arrive, shall we? Tell me, Have we any information on where the water and wind aspected types might be hiding? Not as of yet, but I have made certain arrangements. We shall soon see if my efforts have borne fruit. Forgive me for observing, but you seem less than enthusiastic about the prospect. If there's a complication, I'd rather we discuss it now than risk jeopardizing the expedition. Mayhap an explanation is in order, but first let us savor the preliminary victory that Solitary has won for our cause, if only for a moment. Let's see. Oh, materia. I don't think I've done anything with materia at all so far. Critical hit +4, direct hit +4. I think critical hit is good for me. I did like unlock something with materia, but I don't really know how you do it. Extract materia? Maybe you have to go somewhere to put materia in things. Okay. Let's keep going. Yes, I must speak of the arrangements I made to acquire the two remaining varieties of ether sand. Some days ago, I asked a Charlayan acquaintance of mine to travel to Gridania, and there gather the necessary materials. Since that time, however, I have heard nary a whisper from him. To be frank, this lack of communication is not entirely uncharacteristic, but I cannot discount the possibility that something ill has befallen the man. Alas, we do not have time to investigate his fate. As I have mentioned before, the more we delay our expedition, the more likely it is that the Crystal Tower's secrets will fall into the wrong hands. Therefore, I would entrust you with the same mission I assigned to my friend. Travel to the Black Shroud and seek out Parsemontre, the master of the markets in Gridania. If anyone knows where ether sand might be bought, it is he. What is Grand Company rank? Sorry, someone's asking me about the Grand Company rank from the FC right now. Let me see if I can find that. Grand Company rank? Oh, is that like my, private third class. Haven't done much. Okay. So I need to go to Gridania. Kind of feels like I need to make a song for Gridania and Limsa as well, because Ul'dah has its own song that I made. Kind of feel like I have to find a way to make ones for the others. Where is the... Okay, let's just return. Okay. So where did I need to go again? I need to go this way. So Leather Workers Guild looks like where I want to go. Ah. Ethernet. Here. Let's go ahead and throw some money into the company chest while we're at it. Let's see, how much do we need for 1 million? 72,000? Or 62,000? $62,000. Let's get it to a nice, even 1 million gil. We are now millionaires. Alright. Yes, I'm sorry. Did you say you wish to purchase ether sand? My dear fellow, have you the faintest idea of the rarity of the material you seek? Why, I have not seen so much as a grain of ether sand in these markets for many a long year. I could tell you where one might mine the ore from which the water expected variety of the abrasive is derived, but only a desperate fool would willingly set foot in the place. That's me. You seem undeterred. Very well. Are you familiar with the Earth's Gift? That is where the ore is to be found, in an area inhabited by a particularly pernicious hog. Should you encounter the betusked nightmare, you will know that you are in the right place, albeit at the wrong time. Farewell. Alright, where is this place? Okay, quarry mill, let's go. Okay. And chocobo. And I'm flying the wrong direction. This is cool to fly above the treetops. Flying gives you just such a different perspective on the world. It's kind of cool. Oh. You are too late, adventurer. And not only for the entertainment, you will find no trace of the ore which but recently lay here. Nay, not so much as a speck. Who's there? No. You will never spy me from there. For the time being at least, you will have to trust the evidence of your ears. Now stop squinting at the foliage and listen. As I told you, the water-blessed mineral you hoped to find is gone, taken by me. Victory has made me magnanimous, however. Accordingly, I have decided to share the location of an alternative source of ether sand with you. The wind-touched variety, to be specific. I trust I have your attention. Good. A band of Ixal in the North Shroud keeps a quantity of the abrasive for the purpose of removing impurities from lesser crystals. Well, do you mean to dally here all day? Make haste, adventurer, before I snatch another prize from under your nose. This is to be a race. The Ixal logging grounds in the North Shroud shall be our destination. And that is where the real amusement will begin. May the best man win. What is this? Okay. North Shroud. Okay. North Shroud it is. Let's see. Haven't been in this area in forever. If ever. Actually, I don't remember this area. Here's some sand. Oh no! We're under attack! Did I actually gain levels when we were like fighting the primals like on hard mode and stuff there when we did that on stream a while back? Did I actually gain levels during that? Because I seem to be like a little bit maybe over leveled for this quest. Bravo, that was quite a show. Why the spectacle proved so why? The spectacle proved so enthralling that all thoughts of ether sand slipped my mind. Show yourself. I appear to have forfeited our little race. Congratulations, the wind-touched abrasive is yours. And yet, having been treated to such a memorable performance, I cannot help feeling the greater prize is mine. This iniquity must not stand. I insist that you accept a token of my appreciation. Payment for this entertainment will be waiting for you to the east in a clearing within Proud Creek. Pray retrieve the gift ere it is crushed beneath the iron feet of the Dullahans. Okay. Let's say hi to this person for no reason. Hi. Hope you are doing well. Okay. We said hi to them. They're like, who are you? Okay. Let's see. Chocobo. Where am I supposed to go? Fate failed. What? Okay. Oh, they're just gonna give me the sand? That's very nice. Not what you were expecting? I took the liberty of refining the ore from Earth's gift in ether sand. Do keep it safe, adventurer. Lest you accuse me of playing games, you should know that the thought of relinquishing my prize never once crossed my mind until I saw you in action. Such deeds must needs be rewarded. It is my vocation, you see, to record history as it is made by mortal men, and I much preferred to chronicle the accomplishments of the bold and the mighty. Thus, it is my fervent wish that you continue your career with the same courage and zeal you have shown today. We shall meet again, adventurer, and sooner than you may imagine. Huh. Who is this? I just said hi to that person. I think they're doing the same quest line as I am at the moment. What am I supposed to do? Oh, they just said that yes, they are doing the same quest line. Alright, we got all the sand. Where am I going? What news of your mission? Are we any closer to acquiring the remaining abrasives? I've got all the sand. 4 varieties of sand. You've brought both. I shall have Master Garland begin work on the crystals immediately. Let's see. X potion. Nice. Yeah, let's take some X potions. Might be good to have. There, that should do the trick. Ooh. They're like claws. Excellent work. We now possess all 4 of the fangs required to pierce the Crystal Tower's defenses. My compliments, Master Garland. Oh, it was a trifling matter, I assure you. Solitary here is when you should be thinking. Anyway, by my reckoning, there's nothing stopping us from striding up to the Allegan's front door. You can't go without us, Chief. Biggs, Wedge, come to lend a hand, have you? Well, it's not every day you get a chance to study the wonders of the Allegan Empire, is it? Their technology makes Garlemald's look ancient. I appreciate your enthusiasm, lads, I really do, but we're not here to take this knowledge for ourselves. Twice in the last decade, the promise of unimaginable power has prompted men to meddle with technology they do not understand, and the realm has been dragged onto the very brink of oblivion on both occasions. We shall not be so irresponsible as to risk another. Wedge, do you recall our company's creed? Yes, Chief. It's, freedom through technology. Exactly. Freedom. When we forsook our homeland, we swore that we would have no truck with machines that could be used to promote tyranny. That has not changed. Should you feel tempted to break your oath, remember this. The wonders of all-knowing Allegan Empire could not save their civilization, and have damn near doomed ours twice. That is why we must explore the Crystal Tower, and if needs be, seal away its secrets. A compelling viewpoint. It is unyielding a will such as yours that have defined the course of history. Who is this? So you return at last. What, pray tell, has kept you so wholly preoccupied that you could not spare a moment to inform me of your progress, or preservation? Why, the task you assigned to me, of course. Surely you have not forgotten about the ether sand. I tasked a passing adventurer with delivering it. A more capable courier I could not imagine. Dang. Okay. Could be like my cousin. Who are you? Greetings, adventurer. Did I not say we would meet again? Grahatia. I believe an introduction is in order. I am Grahatia, one of the students of Baldessian. Oh! I look forward to joining you on your groundbreaking expedition. Has been assigned to the project as an observer. I hope you will forgive him his eccentricities and welcome him as one of our own. Sure. So then, our fellowship is complete, and all stand ready to step into the unknown. 3 cheers for Noah! Noah? Noah? Yeah, that's what I said. That is the name I have chosen for our little collective. Given our differing backgrounds, we cannot very well call ourselves the son of Saint Coinach, can we? And we must have a memorable appellation if our venture is to leave its mark in the annals of history. I could claim that NOAA stands for Nominated Observers of Artifacts Historical, and so it does technically. But my true reason for choosing this name stems from the fact that it is shared by a vaunted Allegan Archmagus. An Archmagus? Magus? I think that I like the sound of that. Alright. Very well, now that the pressing matter of what to call ourselves has been settled, it is time we set forth to brave the outer defenses of the Crystal Tower. Is everyone ready to depart? Let's roll. Ready? Sure. Gentlemen, the secrets of ancient Alag beckon. Let's not keep them waiting any longer. Adventurer, you and I will join the engineers at the Crystal Tower's main gateway, where we will endeavor to neutralize the structure's outer defenses. Rambros, meanwhile, will remain here and oversee the operation. Given my knowledge of Allegan history, it seems logical that I should lead the expedition itself, though I admit the role does not exactly befit my status as an observer. Still, we can but make use of the resources at hand. Assuming all are in agreement, let us proceed forthwith to the large lopsided gate found to the southeast. Heading southeast. This appears to be the place. This is quite the side quest. The Crystal Tower lies beyond this portal. Now comes the interesting part. Sid, you are the only one of our number who has ever crossed this threshold. I ask that you take the lead for the present. Like a portal? Cool area. Fire, water, wind, earth. Say, the energy radiating from these statues is palpable. Lucky for us, that it is. One might otherwise stroll past them. Feast your eyes on the elemental defenses which prompted our lengthy preparations. These sentinels prevent would-be intruders from advancing to within 20 yoms of the tower's inner reaches. No matter how swift they may be. Well, he's got 2 different colored eyes, I just noticed. Happily, the crystal fangs we took such pains to craft should spare us the inconvenience of instantaneous annihilation. Here, allow me to demonstrate. Chief, it's too dangerous to allow anyone else to risk his life testing one? Quite right. I made the damn things. It is my job to see that they work. wasn't quite expecting it to go down that way. I thought they were just gonna like turn off, like pew, power down. Instead they exploded. Do I get to do one? Me or Wedge? Last one is yours, old friend. It seemed only right. Cool. I'll get the one that doesn't work. Okay. I like the sound effects on that. Indeed, the entrance to the tower is near at hand. My blood fairly sings with anticipation. Speaking of blood, I have a proposal for the next stage of the expedition. I suggest we wait here while Solitary and a hand-picked party of his adventuring companions enter the tower. What? Without us? I thought we came here to survey the entire structure. We did, and we will, but our investigations must proceed at a more measured pace. If the outside of the place is this well defended, can you imagine what awaits us on the inside? Only a true hero could reasonably hope to brave the hazards ahead and live to tell the tale. Solitary here fits the description better than anyone I know. And it is not as if we shall be idle in his absence, while Solitary and his companions are risking life and limb to beat us a path to the tower. We can set about analyzing this rubble for evidence of how its technologies function. Your knowledge of ancient lore will be invaluable in the endeavor. Do you ever tire of being right? Solitary, so it seems I won't be accompanying you. Allow me, at least, to provide some instruction. The maze that surrounds the base... not a maze. The base of the tower is known as the Labyrinth of the Ancients. During this initial foray, I suggest you concentrate on ridding the place of hostile elements. When you are reasonably certain that maze is secure, contact me via link shell and we shall join you post-haste, no matter what Master Garland says. Though we would prefer it if any relics you encounter remained intact, you have leave to do whatever is necessary to secure ingress to the upper levels of the tower. Fortune go with you. Okay. It's gonna be a dungeon? I don't know if this is like a 8-party or 4-party? Or solo? Labyrinth of the Ancients now accessible. Duties for alliances. This duty is designed to be undertaken by an alliance, a squad of 24 adventurers formed of 3 full parties. This battle composition is reserved for large-scale duties only. While you're in an alliance, the class, job icons, and HP bars of alliance members will appear to the right of the party list. By joining forces with other parties, you can achieve that which would otherwise be impossible. Huh. Okay. I haven't experienced one of these before. Trying to decide if I just want to try it or if this is something that I want to wait and maybe do with the community. I think I'm gonna wait. I think I'm gonna wait. So, I think we'll probably call it an episode here. I hope you enjoyed watching the hunt for sand. Hope you're doing well. We'll catch up with you on the next one. Take care. Talk to you then.